What is going on, everybody? It's your boy John, and welcome back to Gearbox. So today you're probably asking yourself a couple different questions, just the fact that you are watching this video. One is going to be, what the hell? You typically only upload one video a week. Now you're uploading two. And the second thing would be, you typically upload your only video on Sunday, and now you're uploading a video on Saturday and Sunday. Maybe you're thinking the world's coming to an end. Maybe something's up, and I hate to break it to you, but something is kind of up here. And definitely wanted to, get on the camera here and talk about it. So for those who don't know, I'm assuming that if you clicked on the video based on the title and the thumbnail or whatever, you understand what's going on. But for those who live under a rock, or live under a rock, you will be probably shocked to hear Subaru has announced that they are no longer going to produce a 2022 Subaru WRX STI, and more specifically, in a lot of ways, the 2021 Subaru WRX STI is going to be the last gasoline-powered STI that Subaru ever builds. This is something that is not just a conspiracy. This is something that is backed by, actual words from Subaru themselves. This is backed by social media posts from Subaru. This is very, very much a real thing. So I just want to make that clear to kind of begin with, right? Obviously, this is huge, right? I know I'm no STI guy. I strictly drive a WRX. I know there's a lot of, let's call it, I don't know, elitist mentality within the Subaru community sometimes based on, oh, I drive a WRX. Oh, well, I drive an STI. That sort of shit. And that's fine if that's your thing. I mean, I drive a base model WRX, and it could whip the shit out of a stock STI. Just gonna throw it out there. And that was kind of my plan all along, just for the record. But anyway, the elitist bullshit aside, we're all on the same team, right? We're all fans of Subaru. We all like the WRX body styles and aftermarket support, whether it's for an STI or a base model WRX. We all are on the same team. And with that being said, this news coming from Subaru is a big, big deal. Not only is it just the end of an era when it comes to, a true aftermarket, or not even aftermarket, a true enthusiast-focused version of the WRX, it's also lending itself that Subaru is really not going to be competing in that space anymore. It seems that Subaru is more so, kind of going after more of the main market, the economy sedans, the, save the world, one drop of gas at a time, maybe not as aggressive styling, which I think could be argued in of itself from the 2022 Subaru WRX. I'm not a fan. I'm so glad I bought this one. But yeah, it's almost like Subaru is just kind of saying, all right, guys, we've had our fun. Now, Golf GTIs or Focus RSs, you go have the fun. We're going to take a step back and just be, normal family sedans, And I don't know. I think in some ways that might be smart, but in other ways, that's not good. Subarus especially have such a cult following when it comes to aftermarket cars and just the overall love for the Subaru platform, and for them to just sit there and take the STI away, is not a good look, especially because they already had STI concept cars out for the 2022 model year. They've already been teasing it, and now they're just kind of like, nah, we changed our mind. You know, to me, that says something has come up. You know, something unprecedented happened, and there's nothing we can do about it. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but that's just my opinion, you know? And there is a lot going on, right? We have COVID, or at least some people argue that COVID is still going on. We have Russia, we have the logistics shit going on. Like, there's a lot of stuff to really unpack and kind of weigh out when it comes to making such a nuclear decision, such as eliminating the STI and destroying the heritage. But unfortunately, I'm not in a position to say, oh, this is the direct causing factor of not having the STI. I have no idea. All I know is that I think Subaru is making a big mistake. I don't know. Even if they were to bring back the STI, whether that is next year, whether that's 10 years down the road, odds are it's not going to be as good, because they're going to try to do it with the main purpose of, you know, eco-friendly vehicles and, you know, this new age of whatever. You're not going to have a big wing. That's going to kill gas mileage. You're not going to have the Subi rumble because it's not a freaking engine. It's not going to be the same car at all. I mean, it's just not. And that's what you really have to sit there and think about, is we are really witnessing, you know, the end of a true era, and it's sad, you know. I love STIs. I love WRXs in general. And just to know that that's no longer a thing is, it's something. You know, it really makes you wonder, with decisions like this. And you even see it, once again, with the current 2022, just the WRX. I know a lot of people are bitching, myself included, are bitching about the plastic wheel arches, right? It makes you wonder, do these companies actually listen to their consumer? I don't know. Is there, you know, group of people that they poll and ask questions? Do they actually care about that, or do they just, you know, say, oh, that's a good idea, but we're going to continue doing it our way? I don't know. I will say this: if they did strictly listen to their consumer, their cars would be even more badass, and there would be a 2022 Subaru WRX STI that is powered by a 2.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. Point blank, period. You know? So yeah, there's just, at this point I'm rambling, I know. But there's a lot to unpack here. It's really sad. I'm not sure what's going to happen from here, other than the fact that 2021 STI's values are going crazy. So if you own a 2021 STI, good on you. That was a hell of an investment that you had no clue would be a phenomenal investment, but here we are. But yeah, you know, I'm going to be very interested to see, you know, Subaru's response to this and the overall response from the people. You know, whether you're a Subaru person or not, let's just say car enthusiasts in general, there's going to be a lot of backlash here, and I think we're all on the same page. No real car enthusiast, in my opinion, is going to sit there and be like, oh yeah, the STI should definitely go away. They're just not. So yeah, I don't know. Kind of at a loss for words, to be honest with you. It's a big issue. it's kind of similar, I guess. It's loosely connected to the whole Mark IV Supra versus the Mark V Supra. Yeah, they brought the Supra back, but it's really a BMW. Now, don't get me wrong, I love me a Mark V Supra, but a lot of, you know, enthusiasts as it relates to the Mark IV Supra were not thrilled and are not thrilled around the Supra. 1, because it's BMW. 2, because it's not manual. 3, because it doesn't use a 2JZ. You know, there's a lot to unpack there, and once again, if they listened to their consumer, their target audience, we probably would have ended up in a different situation, but here we are. So anyway, I appreciate y'all being my therapist for the day. Once again, really just wanted to get something out here to talk about it. I'd be really, really interested to hear y'all's thoughts down below. So drop it in the comments. Let's discuss. I'm really intrigued. I think it's going to take quite a while for this to really set in, not only to me, but just really the car community. And I know that makes it sound more, I don't know, nebulous than what it actually is, but it's true. I'm really intrigued what's going to happen here. So anyway, once again, really appreciate everyone tuning in to another episode of Gearbox. Definitely give this video a big fat thumbs up, and maybe if we get enough likes, maybe Subaru will bring back a 2022 STI. Once again, drop a comment down below, hit subscribe, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see y'all next time.